Welcome to my first tutorial video of the year. I am going to show you how to take this badly structured sales data and turn it into a clean report ready table. Alright, today we'll be talking about how to clean a messy data set, and we'll be using this data set. So we'll be cleaning it to look just like this. This is the final result we want it to look like. And to do that, to clean a specific data set in Excel, the standard copy and paste method, which is actually known by all data analysts, won't work because the data is pivoted. Headers are spread across row 1 and row 2. This is the row 1 and row 2. So to be able to clean it, the professional way to handle this is using Power Query, which is what we're using to clean this data, which is built into Excel. It allows us to unpivot the data so it matches our clean file perfectly. So to do that, we will be moving forward by using Ctrl A to select all data. Then we'll go to our data, tab, where we will click from table or range. And let's not forget, if a box pop up asking if our table has header, just like this box just pop up, we'll have to click on check it. But our own is showing on check already. Why we're doing that is because the header are currently messy across 2 rows. That is why we're actually using that. That's why we're actually not checking it. So the next step is to click OK. Click OK. Then we'll wait for our data set to be moved into the Power Query. And so we'll just give it a few time to load. It's actually loading. So we'll give it a few time to load, and this is how it actually look like. Then the next thing for us to do is to select the first 2 columns, which is the column 1 and the column 2. To do that, after you click on column 1, you hold your control down and click on column 2 so that you select both of them at once. Then the next thing is to right click and to click on the field. Once you hover around the field, we are going to see the down. Once you click on the down, it will fill in the empty customer and the corporate cell. That's why we're actually doing that. Once you click on it down, this is how it look like. Thank you. Then after that, the next thing is for we to do is to select both column and click merge columns together. These 2 columns is still selected. We just have to merge both columns together. And to merge them, we are going to merge them using the separator. Under the separator, we're going to use the column separator. And once we do that, we'll click on OK. This is how it will now look like. And once we do that, the next thing to do is to click back the transpose to actually flip them again. So you go back to the transpose, you click back, actually returning it back. Now this is how it look like. Then the next thing to do is to click use first row as header. This first row, we have to click to use the first row as header. That is done by going to our home tab. Then we'll click on, is it the home? No, on our transform, you see use first row as header. Once you click use first row as header, this is how it will actually look like. After that, now this is the most critical step to turn the wide layout into list. We have to turn the wide layout into list. To do that, we have to right click on the order ID column, which is this. It's already clicked, so we just right click on it. Then we select the unpivot order column. This will instantly collapse all other sales column into column. So once we click on the unpivot order column, this is how it look like. You see, we actually get into the final step. Then the next thing for we to do back is to actually click this attribute to split them into 2 columns, because this column comprises of the segment and the ship mode. So to unpivot to split them. So we have already clicked on the attribute. All we just need to do is to go back to where you see this split column, split by dilemma. Why we're using dilemma? Because this semicolon between them will help us to be able to split them perfectly. Click by dilemma. Once you click on it, you just click OK. Once you click OK, now we have been able to split them into two. Now the next step to do is to save the header correctly. For the first one, it needs to be order ID. The next one needs to be the segment. Next one needs to be the segment. You can actually use capital X. Then the next one needs to be the ship mode. And the last one, which is value, needs to be sales. That is all. So this is what we actually have. Then if you go over the segment column, you can tell that there is home office total, customer total, etc. So the next thing for we to do is to filter total. Click on the filter. So we have to click on this filter. Now we want to remove this total because we don't want it there. Because if you check on the total, you can see on the sales row, you see 91. So you just like summing each row, getting each total. And we don't need it. So we just have to remove the total. And once we do that, this is it. Lastly, before we load it back to our Excel worksheet, we have to check if there's any blank. You can just go around, move downward to check if there's any blank. And once we detect that there is no blank and everything is perfectly, you check the data type to see if it is correct. Yeah, this is number, says it has to be in number, so you just leave it in number. It has to be in number, you just leave it in number. We will not use currency. This one is an alphabet, so it has to be in alphabet, so it's okay. Then for we to load it back to our worksheet, we just have to go to the home tools tab or the home tab where we'll click on close and load. And once we click on close and load straight, Excel will create a new sheet with the perfect clean data exactly like this other one we plan having here. Look at the initial one, look at the clean one. You can see it now, it's clean and ready for use. Thank you very much. This is Justice Analyst.